Greetings, loves, and welcome to another episode of Carbonnation Chronicles. And we have Meya, the Christ, and Just. And a lot of people are wondering if their relationship is an act from them pretending like 1 minute they couldn't stand each other and didn't want to be together till the next minute acting like eligio saved them and they're madly in love. And here is my voice for the people who are saying, you talk too much, why don't you just shut up and let us listen to them? Well, you know what? If you just only wanted to listen to them, then you're supposed to go to their channel. The commentary that you're getting on my channel is because what? You're on my channel. Isn't that something? Let's listen to what they're talking about.
Today, nope. Yeah, if you say anything that's irrelevant in a room, we just gonna block you. So I advise that you don't. Right. I love myself.
They love talking about blocking people. Dang. It does become contagious after a while. So guess what? If you come in my comment section complaining about how I talk too much, guess what? I'm gonna block you. Yeah, I'm gonna block you.
I had to come up out of that world to be here and to be able to even reach back in and teach other people. And I feel like a lot of men understand this, a lot of masculine energy understands this, but a lot of the females don't understand this. A lot of women just don't understand this because of the psychological programming that we have been so ingrained, we're so attached to it. To the point where it's on
it's a part of your indoctrination.
It's a part of that. Not only that, it's a part of our astrological programming because we are going to call in for questions and stuff like that later. After we say what we have to say, but because of course I do think that it's important for us to talk about this. So yeah, we're gonna have people definitely call in because this is a very important topic, and I noticed that when we was going through what we was going through as far as me not wanting to be with him and all this, and we was on here in front of y'all, and we was doing all we was basically having a real nigga moment. Over the course of
wow, Eligio got her saying real nigga moment. So her pen at the bottom says the so-called independent black woman. Well, that is a horrible term to use. I'm pretty sure that's the point she's trying to get across, but it's okay for her to talk about having a real nigga moment.
A couple of days, it really opened my eyes to how I was even viewing him and not valuing him as a woman and valuing him as a man. I felt like because everything is fractal, everything is happening on a fractal level. What our relationship symbolized was not any different than a lot of shit in Babylon that happens on a daily basis. But the difference is that we're in an environment to deal with it in a healthy way. Rather than, because if we was in Babylon, we would probably be like, forget you too. And we would have never really dealt with it in a proper way, you know what I'm saying? Me, and I'm pregnant, and I would have just been out there, single mom, you know what I'm saying? I would have just, we would have been...
She full of it, because that's exactly what was going on.
I basically perpetuated a cycle that I seen in my own house growing up.
This environment forced us to look at what the problem was. Because in that world, I would have had the option to run. I would have been like, okay, cool, forget her. I'm going to go over here, go to the club, get another chick, and start over. And then she probably would have put me on child support and would have felt like she was in control because the government was on her side. But in this environment, away from that system...
And they would have got a blood test. And the blood detector, you know what I'm saying. It would have proved that that's not his baby.
Independent of that system, we had to look within our psyche and I had to figure out that I was the problem. I was the problem in that relationship. And that perspective helped me look at what I was doing wrong so I could fix it. That's why the most honorable Master Chief Eligio the Christ teaches us that when you point the finger, you always miss the point. How can I fix myself looking at what's wrong with her? If I keep looking at what's wrong with her, you wrong, I'll never get an opportunity to look within myself and say, bruh, what do you need to work on, my nigga? And that's the healthiest perspective in life.
Can we switch this? So
That's actually pretty good. But my only problem with that is how come he gets to do it, Just gets to do it, but then when it was Eligio and Arianna, it was all about what Eligio wanted, what he needed, and he didn't point the finger at himself at all at any time. Y'all remember that? When Arianna was talking about how she didn't want to do polygamy and things like that, Eligio was like, it was all about what he wanted, and it had to be something wrong with her, aka she was too young and she was being selfish and things like that.
The background isn't.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm very particular about it.
It's all good. You want the water background?
Or the
green background?
Yeah.
We're going to flip this thing. We finna
Notice them water bottles in the back.
flip this thing all the way around, y'all. Move the seat for me, baby. Move the seat for me. Finna flip this thing all the way around. You with the green in the back? Yeah, flip this thing all the way around. Let me get that. Watch them walk in that water.
Okay.
All right.
Which that's probably what she's trying to move away from.
So I wanted to flip it around because I wanted to give you guys some healthy visuals.
With the green extra background.
Hey, the whole background should be healthy.
Let me drop this side real quick. Drop that side. There we go. Got some green in the background. I love myself, take Christ.
I love myself.
Alright, who we up in here?
Facts. The problem is there's never an enemy. There's only a conflict with the inner me. You know what I'm saying? So it's only. Oh my bad. It's only something I have to deal with within myself. And what I seen in myself was me. I can only speak for myself. What I seen in myself was me not valuing the importance of having a real man. You know what I'm saying? Someone who is authentically who they are. And even with the thing about it is we all come from Babylon. So it's like there's things that we still have to work through. And even in that, I know that I lack patience. I know that I was lacking patience, and I'm learning to be more patient because there are things that, we all have to unravel about ourselves truly on this journey because we've been subjected to a fake ass world, and that's just how it is. Are we skipping? Everybody say we skipping? And I'm gonna just block you if you have some negative to say or you.
I know.
But I get it. I get what y'all are saying as far as like
AKA, if you don't agree with us, you're getting blocked.
You don't have to believe me. That's the thing. I'm not here to explain myself.
Right.
Fuck all that. Like you don't have to.
So what are you here to do?
Believe me. The thing I'm trying to show you is what you should really look at is not me and
Convince people. Okay, I got it.
and what you're seeing so much as far as me on a personal level, but what you could take from the situation to understand something about yourself. Because
for the dumbass, my bad, y'all. I'm gonna pull it back up. But for the dumbass that said, I'm all up in their world. You stupid motherfucker. They putting all their shit on social media. They're bringing their stuff to the public. So I don't have to go anywhere to see it. They're broadcasting it. Idiot. So let me pull this back up to where it was.
I'm a mutation of what should be. I am a feminine body with masculine energy cosmically because of that energy that was lacking in the household. Now my baby doesn't have to go through our baby doesn't have to have that type of genome because it doesn't have to have those genes that bring upon an energy that is necessary for the environment don't have to be activated in this baby because this baby's not going to be subject to the same type of environment. So basically what I'm saying is the reason why I have masculine energy is because of the environment that my Babylon mom was in and how she thought. And if I continue to think the same way, I'm only going to perpetuate the same cycle. So that this is why I'm here to show other women like, yo, the way that you're thinking is the reason why you even in the situation that you're in, thinking that you don't need no man when you gotta rely on a man regardless.
This is one thing I can't stand. I can't stand all you high and mighty motherfuckers out there Y'all do commentary on whatever the hell you want to do commentary on, but you feel like because you're not feeling what's going on over there in Natureboy camp, then you feel like I shouldn't do commentary on it. That's so stupid. You know, it really is stupid. But you think the topics y'all do commentary on is cool topics? No, that should be corny too. But what's the difference between me and you? I come in and I support y'all shit. I support y'all shit when I'm not even feeling it. Half the time y'all go live, I don't even know what the hell y'all be talking about. I don't know who y'all be talking about. Half the time y'all be beefing with each other. Facts. Y'all be beefing with each other. Y'all beefing right now. It's always somebody against somebody all the time, but y'all swear y'all be building. Y'all swear y'all be building. Y'all got clicks against clicks against clicks. That's why I roll dolo all the time, because y'all don't be doing shit. But you know what? It don't matter what y'all be talking about. It don't matter that I'm interested or not interested. I support. But soon as I do something that y'all don't approve of, you don't support. Even when I do really do something that y'all cool with, y'all still really don't support. Motherfuck y'all, for real.
Because regardless, you're either going to work, getting your paycheck.
Motherfuck you and that bullshit that you stressing.
Yeah, she don't got nothing nice to say. Like, come on. I'm not here to. And I'm
fake ass motherfuckers.
I'm not saying my astrological energy is bad. I'm saying it's a mutation, which means it's something that is not. It's not something that it should be. Certain genes didn't have to be activated, and because of the environment I was in, they were. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's not necessarily, nothing is necessarily bad. It's something that is a challenge, especially when you're working together in a relationship. It's a challenge, like,
because we live in a system that teaches us to hate each other. That teaches us that I don't need you. The black woman feels like she doesn't need the black man because she already grows up in a world that is dominated and ruled by another man. And that man is not black. That man is European. That man is white. That man, and when I'll take that back. I'll say, we know that there's only one race. We know that there's truly no white people. Everybody's melanated. Everybody is different shades of brown. But you know what I'm talking about.
right.
The white man rules that world. The black man is given certain options, right? I can be, and this is a part of the subconscious programming. As a black man in that system, I know I can be an athlete. I can be an entertainer. I can be a prisoner. I can be a list of things that they give me, right? But as soon as I go outside of that list, outside of that box, and say that I want to do my own thing, I want to establish my own world, that's a consequence. That's I can get punished for that. And the black woman, sometimes in her emotions, like, matter of fact, not sometimes, often in her emotions, plays that card against me. If I want to take control of my household, oh, she know that she can call her real man, her real husband, the police, the government. She can sick the government on me. And what that does to the black man, psychologically, it basically castrates you. And it lets you know that you're not a man in this world, dude. You're a little boy. You do what this system allows you to do. And in that cycle, it causes us to detach from each other as a means of survival. The black woman does what she does because it gives her a false sense of power in that world. Like we say, like it's been said, like the most honorable Master Chief Eligio of Christ has said recently, what will black women do without the government? How independent are you truly? You're not independent. You don't harness your own water. You don't harness your own food. You don't power your own home. How are you independent?
And y'all don't do it either.
Everything you do is contingent upon another man going out and securing these resources. You are not your own police force. You are not your own military. You don't do nothing for yourself. Only thing you do is go get up in the morning and support your true man in your mind that you've been programmed to believe, and that's the white man. Where does most of your energy go? It don't even go to you. 24 hours in a day. 24 hours in a day. You sleep for 8. You working 8 to 12 for that agenda. And then within that remaining time frame, you try to pick up your kids from school, who you're sending them to do the same thing you doing.
You shouldn't even have to be doing a lot of shit that you're doing. Like you're going out of the way of the whole purpose of what you're even here for. Like when I look at my body, it shows me what I'm here for as a woman. I'm not here to fucking go to work for nobody, for no man. If anything, I'm supposed to be working for my man in the house, taking care of the children and nurturing the home. That's the only thing I'm really.
That's facts.
I really, truly, the reason why it's easy for me to do it now, and the reason why I can vibrate on this frequency is because I always knew innately I was not supposed to be going to work. I always knew I was like, yo, I want to have a lot of kids. And when I have a lot of kids, people, and when I used to tell people I want to have a lot of kids, they're like, yo, how you gonna take care of all these kids? You gotta do this, you gotta do that. I'm like, well, why do I gotta do that? Like, why do I need to go to work? Why do I have to do all that? Why can't I take care of my children? You know what I'm saying? Like, that didn't make sense to me. And the fact that it was kind of like normal to not desire children and to not desire to be like a woman in the home and taking care of the home was baffling me. I'm like, why? Like, you know what I'm saying? And you know what? You getting blocked just like that. Say something else. Say something else. I wish you got anybody that got something to say that's off topic. You just gonna see a black screen. Just understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we also gonna let some people in the room for questions as well.
And if you look at the body of a woman and you look at the body of a man, you will understand the purpose. It's very simple. People try to make things complex, but it's very simple. I have these, right? These breasts that it's not just to look pretty. Milk comes out of these breasts. I'm supposed to nurse and nurture my children. That means that extends outwardly into my home, right? Because I am the nurse and nurturer of my home. If I look at a man, he's not as soft as me. He's hard. He's built to obviously build things. That's why he's strong. He's built to protect me. That's why he's stronger than me. He can destroy things. He can, you know what I'm saying? His body shows me the purpose of him. So why would I go again? That's like, and a lot of women do this in Babylon too. Is they do this. They talk too much. They combat their man. You know what I'm saying? And then they wonder what happened when they got hit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, what happened? Oh, you hit me. Oh my God. And it's like, yo, you was just talking to him like y'all was equally as strong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that a woman can't have a mind, that she can't speak her mind and she can't be articulate and she can't, but there's a big difference of speaking your mind and being disrespectful and stepping out of your place. And as a woman, I understand this now because I was at one point I was in a relationship where I thought it was cool to buck up at a man and put my hands on a man. Thank goodness, you know what I'm saying? The universe I didn't get hit back. But I could have been in a situation where I put myself in a bad situation. Would I put myself in with the opportunity of getting sent to the hospital because that man was much stronger than me. But because I was in my lowest self and I was like, oh, you ain't gonna do shit, nigga. You ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew, because in the back of my mind, subconsciously, I knew I can call the police on you. Okay. And I had something to you know, I had another man that I could call to protect me, right? But if I didn't, if that wasn't there, and I just this nigga, right? This nigga now he's like, I'm leaving and I'm out the house. I got children now with this man, and you know, and I'm just looking at the room because
go ahead, man.
I will block you if you say something out of fucking tune. I just don't have time. So if this dude, you know, my man, and he left the home, and it come down to a natural disaster. It come down to, you know, ain't no food in the house, ain't no water running in the house, things are falling apart. Oh, now I need to call a man, right? Because I can't fix it. So I'm gonna end up calling who? The man I was gonna call on, that man, right? The white man, the policeman, the authorities, and I'm gonna call that man. But if that man don't come to my rescue, did what the fuck I got. You know what I'm saying? So why would I diss that? Why would I diss my man, the black man, the melanated man? Why would I disrespect myself? If I truly seen that black man as myself, why would I disrespect myself? Only to then rely on somebody who doesn't have my best interest in mind, my lower self. I'm not saying allow yourself to stay with men just because of the fact of you not wanting to be alone, but really think about the fact that you do need a man. Just be real. Like, just be vulnerable in that. Just that I need a man.
And the same thing go for men too. You need a woman. Stop trying to act like you are some type of a player, some type of a tough guy or something. If you don't allow yourself to be vulnerable and get to a space to say that I need a woman, you're going to be in bad shape. You're going to keep meeting the same lessons. The universe going to keep trying to tell you, like, bro, that tough guy shit ain't where it's at, bro. We need each other. That's just, why can't we just say that? Why we can't just say that?
Facts.
Funny, because when the Honorable Master Chief asked the question the other night, and he was saying, where would the black woman be if the system failed? Where would we be as a people, as black people? Also, that was another question. Where would we be, black people, right now?
I'm trying to figure out how come they gotta do a live with all that shit in the background. But if Natureboy Arianna was doing lives, it would be total silence and everything in the background. But they going live and they got all that bangity bang bang going on in the background.
If the system failed right now, if the government shut down right now, and a lot of people said, we have to come together. We have to come together. Why wait till some shit fall down for us to come together?
Let's come together once chaos has started. Once the government has collapsed,
let's come together right now.
Right.
The problem is, your life right now is a reflection of what it's going to be when the system fails. Your life right now is a small scale, is a fractal version of what's going to happen on a bigger level. Because when the government shut down, it's going to be 100 times worse than it is right now. You think shit bad right now. It ain't going to be no kumbaya, let's come together around the fire.
What? Niggas is in a bad position right now. They don't know it.
Come on. And the government is currently shut down. That's a fact. But see, it's shut down in a way right now that it's just trying to get a reaction out of people to see what people are going to do. But it's not shut down to the point that it will be. You know what I'm saying? Because right now this is just, what do you call it?
It's called a false flag. What they doing now is they tell you that the government shut down, and what do? Nothing. You go back to work, and when the government really shut down, you're not gonna be as enthusiastic or urgent about getting shit done because they already trained in your mind. Why you think they keep showing you shit like Zombieland, The Walking Dead, The Purge? Look how gruesome The Purge is, my nigga. Pay attention, dog. The Purge is one of the most gruesome movies I've ever seen. They put out 1, 2, 3, and 4, my nigga. They trying to condition your mind to get used to this shit and never think that it could be a reality. They want you to stay in a fantasy, my nigga, but they show, if you want to hide something from somebody, put it right in front of their face. They showing you the result of what you're doing in that system. It has to collapse. It's right in front of your face, so you can't say you didn't know. Then you got a group of people that come from where you come from that have took themselves out of that and coming back through the internet to tell you why you should leave with not just spirituality or I ain't gonna say spirituality, but not just with philosophy, but with facts, with concrete evidence to let you know that you're living in the wrong environment and that you need to move and why you should move and that it's possible for you to do so. So you ain't got no excuse no more. That's what the whole mission is about. Collect the elite and convict the weak. Whenever you see carbonation, whenever we point out what's really going on in your reality and you get mad or you deny what we're talking about, that's called conviction. And that's what we're here to do.
It's not even about like a lot of people want to just be in denial, right? Look at that.
I thought you saw that already.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, they are doing something.
It's not even about, I think people think, you know what's happening right now, what I see in the comments right now is a direct reflection of what you just said. The government is doing or the lower self is doing playing the false flags, right? To see that the reaction of people is not going to be that strong. So they just gonna, and people are kind of, it's the desensitizing people to the notion of that the government can shut down. So a lot of people, I block some people, but a lot of people are saying, I don't think it's ever gonna shut down. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's funny to me because it's like, wow, lower self got you. Like lower self already got you to the point where, oh, I don't think so. I'm just gonna sit right here in my enemy's lap. The enemy's not gonna hurt me. I'm just gonna sit right here in the enemy's lap, and I'm not gonna get hurt. And like, come on, like, be real. You could feel it. You could feel it. Like being there. I remember being there. Like I remember being in the United States and feeling like, yo, this shit is not gonna be here forever because this shit. This is why I started seeing certain. Like they was doing like the digital currency and shit like that. I was like, yeah, Bitcoin and all that. And people was really like getting their minds wrapped around it. And I'm like, yo, this shit not gonna be here. Like y'all way too comfortable here. You know what I'm saying? I could feel it, and you could feel it. So stop being in denial about what's really going on around you. You see people are asleep. You see people are dead, and if you don't, you probably the one that's dead.
That's a fact, man. Cause look, especially for you old heads out there, bro. I ported in 1989, and from when I ported in to now, the quality of people has declined tremendously, bro. The internet has warped people's mind beyond comprehension, bro. Most people today, compared to, if you know about pre-internet, nigga, you know the quality of people out here in these streets right now is not the same,
So
bro.
if their mindset is like that, how the fuck? Why would you stay there and say that you can turn Babylon into nature? Nigga, you can't. The thing about cancer, because that's what Babylon is. It's cancer. It is a virus. It is literally a virus. The thing about a virus is you just starve it out, which means you don't give it energy. As long as you are in the virus and you're in the cancer, you are going to be the cancer. There's no way to be a one good cell in around all these cancer cells. No, you have to get out of that cancerous environment. So what you're saying today, whatever your name is, Turner, you don't make no sense. You don't make any logical sense. What you're saying is a fucking fantasy. That does not make sense logically. When we understand the body, we understand sickness. And when you sick, your body naturally fights off the sickness by not giving it fast. It doesn't give the virus the energy. You understand? It only the immune cells activate, and they don't. The thing is, it's not going to exist in the same environment. You understand? They can't exist in the same environment. Why would you be in an environment that is sick trying to heal it? Like, get to your healing, be healed, and then heal the environment from a distance, and that's what we're doing. But why would we sit in Babylon trying to tell you about the cancer that is Babylon?
You can't heal in the same environment that you got sick
Naturally,
in.
you're going to vibrate on the same thought frequency anyways, because you're in that electromagnetic field. Until you vibrate higher, you can only vibrate as high as your environment is. And the thing is your environment is symbolic of something within you. It's not an external environment. Everything is holographic. So you're living inside of your own mind. So you can think that you're just in a place trying to heal the place. No, you are inside of your own body. What are you going to do? The only way to heal is to get the fuck out and to starve that energy that is causing a destruction to yourself. And join nature, join the equilibrium of your body, be one with that nature. You can't be one with both at the same time. You can't serve both God and money. You can't serve both your higher self and money in Babylon. You can't do that. As long as you're in Babylon, you have to be Babylon.
That's a fact. You want to take some people in the room?
Who want to come into the room? I'm just gonna block you because you ain't never been outside nowhere to really even know what you talk about. People say a lot of shit that they don't know what they that they don't know what they really talking about, because they ain't never been outside to even really go. You never really traveled to really even know anything about anything that you're talking about. Like, you gotta really travel to even understand what it's like. You know, understand? It's something that it truly has to be felt. It truly has to be experienced, and you lack it. So you lack experience, so you're not gonna understand. That's just what it is. But if anybody want to come in and build as far as the topic of the so-called independent black woman, I don't want to take a lot of women, because I think that men really understand this. When I was hearing the feedback from men, it seems like men really understand and grasp this, but women have a hard time, because just submitting to the fact that they need a man, and that it's just inevitable that they're gonna rely on a man. It's hard for them to grasp and truly understand and see themselves as the man, and think about the man as a part of themselves. And if we stop thinking on a so individual level and actually gain knowledge of self, which is knowledge that you are everything, you're not going to treat a man in a certain way, because you wouldn't want to be treated that way.
Well, they have to treat men like that in that environment in order to survive, because they already got it set up to the point where I think if you stay in Section 8, you can't have a felon live with you. And most black men in that system have a prison record. They're felons. If you go to prison, it's because of a felony. So that's another barrier between the black man and woman.
Well, them is the real niggas anyway. Them women, they never in prison.
Yeah.
Because those are the people who are the most rebellious to the system and what's going on.
Yeah.
The women there, they like a man who's submissive to the system. They like a good man is one that just got a good job and he's good. He worked for master. Oh, he's so good. He's a house nigga, basically.
Pretty much.
And that's a good man, and that's fucked up, because at the end of the day, you don't want the white man, truly, because not a lot of black women aren't even attracted to white men on that level. Like, I know a lot of black women who are like, I would never date a white man. But the guys, the thing about it is the boys there that portray to be men are really white man in a black man's body. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're really that, because they're really just perpetuating the same behavior that you see the white men doing. They're just following along with what they're doing. Because, yeah, they're programmed. So if you type in successful black man on Google, all you're going to see is a European.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all you're going to see.
Same thing with successful black women.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And that's why they attract each other. But the thing is, it's like, with that society, they don't even really attract each other on, because they don't have respect for each other on a certain level. They don't have respect for themselves. Right. They're not even being true to themselves. So they can't have no type of respect for themselves. That's, you know what I'm saying? So then they are like, they're still combating and fighting and can't get along, because there's no respect there. There's no value for each other. You know what I'm saying? We don't even understand our own value. So how can we understand the value of someone else in our life? Because we're abusing ourselves. A woman should never be going to work. A woman should never be building houses and fixing cars and doing any of that shit that women are doing in Babylon. But we are constantly abusing ourselves and putting ourselves in that situation to where we even doing that. And don't blame it on you can't find no good man. Because if you were trying to find a good man, you would be doing your duty. You would be doing the will of God. You would be doing and being in your purpose as a woman, as a virtuous woman, to even attract that to you.
Most black women can't find a good man because they too busy trying to be the good man.
Exactly.
How you gonna find a good man when you ain't even got no room for a good man? You feel in that position already, my nigga. You need to be a good woman, and a good man by universal law will magnetically be pulled to you. You can't come out here making no excuses, dog. Look at what you're not doing. And look at who you're trying to be. You're so focused on competing with somebody, making more money than the black man, getting more degrees for the black man. You're trying to outdo the black man so much that you don't understand you fueling the white man's agenda.
So yourself asked an honest question. They asked, what makes him a white man in a black body providing?
No. What makes him a white man in a black man's body is the agenda and the mind state that he is supporting. The black man in the European cut suit, that's not us. That's not us. We don't own these businesses. We don't own these sports teams. We don't own nothing in that system. The only thing we can do, like my baby said a few seconds ago, is be a good little house nigga. That's it, my nigga. That's it. Who you finna let in, man?
I don't know. Are these people that request or people that are just in the room?
I think they're just in the room. Yeah, man. If they want to come in the room, those little faces will pull up.
Oh.
Yeah, those little faces.
Wait, these ones?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You want to come in the room? Join the room. Send a request to join the room.
Yeah, send a request and Bill if you disagree.
If you disagree.
Nah,
I think it's pretty bugging. Y'all should discuss going.
If you put it, look at you.
Damn.
You mad? Big mad, bro. You missed all of that wisdom. And look, man. I'm talking to a hotel man.
Come in the room.
And you gotta be in tune with Wait, no, she said I'm talking to a hotel man.
Right.
What's a hotel man?
It's like some attitude shit.
If anybody's in that system and they convincing you to stay, they are not in tune with nature. I don't care what group of people you with. If anybody's telling you to stay in that system, they are not your friend. They ain't got your best interest in mind. Who that is?
I don't know.
Go live with them. If they gonna be doing some weird shit, hating, or they actually
This is how you see it. This is people though. This is their mind. Show your face. I can't. It's dark out here.
You said you can't.
It's dark. Turn the light on.
Turn the light on.
I'm in the car. You gotta show your face.
Alright.
Your face reflection.
Hi, how are you guys? You guys are a beautiful couple. That's all I want to say.
Oh, I'm thankful. Alright.
I think you guys should stay together.
You don't have nothing to say about the topic?
I mean, I'm not an independent woman, so
That's the first step.
It's just really it's just about the first step is actually saying that, you know what I'm saying, and understanding that, but also it's not even really about you so much or about me as an individual. It's more so about the thought of even
being separated
or
from
people even, you know what I'm saying, vibrate on that frequency of even thinking that is something that you could be, but also just addressing and bringing light to the fact that, you know, where are all these so-called independent black women going to be when the government shuts down? When it all falls down, where are they going to be at? What's your opinion on that?
I don't think it's about black women or black males. I think it's something that we have to worry about as a people, because if the government shuts down, whether you have a black male or not, you still fucked. But while you do have the chance, it behooves you to find somebody that you can have a union with. Like, that's just how I feel. Because the government is going to shut down. I mean, it is going to fail. Not all systems last forever.
Now that you know that, what do you plan to do? Are you just gonna? You sound like you just okay with that. You know what I mean?
I'm not okay with it, but just like you guys took your steps to get out of Babylon, I'm doing the same thing. But I'm with a person that's been like-minded in that, and that's the reason we have such a strong union, because we've been like that since day one.
Hold on real quick.
Got it. I'm just blocking somebody in the room. So basically, you saying you taking your steps to get out of Babylon?
Yeah.
And what are your steps exactly? What do you?
Yeah, I would like to know how you preparing.
And what's your plan?
Well, we all know once you leave the country, because I've been out of the country plenty of times, the United States is still in connection with all the other countries that you plan on going to. Right? So if you don't own your own land, if you don't rightfully grow your own food, as you guys all...
That's not true.
That is very true. But listen...
But
we're living it.
That's the thing, right? See, I want you to take a minute and put your brakes on. You talking to some people who left your situation right now, so you're trying to argue with us?
No, I'm not trying to argue. I'm telling you that I'm in a situation as well, and I'm back. Right?
Yeah, but have you lived out of the country?
Yeah.
Or you just visited?
No,
for how long?
That's what I'm saying.
For how long?
I'm
Hey, bro,
I'm online.
don't do that.
I'm online. Who is this? Say hi. It's Carbonnation.
Carbonation. Hey, look, I got wings too, man. I'm trying to be like, yo, I need to come over to the carbonation. You know what I'm saying? Get some carbonation.
Hey, back.
You know what I'm saying?
No, but we're gonna let you
Y'all
guys get back on the road. But thank y'all for
Alright, thanks. Peace and blessings.
Peace reflection. Yo. I think the thing is, I just think people are taking their sweet ass time. Like, shit is not about to hit the fan.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
she
saying?
was like, the government gonna shut down, and I'm just gonna take it. I'm just gonna, like, if I knew the government was gonna shut down, I would treat it like an emergency, because it is. People like, oh yeah, the government gonna shut down, but I'm just gonna, I'll get out here eventually. Oh, the light.
I mean, the thing is, I think that, that didn't really do nothing.
We're gonna have to come on the other side.
That's cool. We're about to wrap it up anyway. It's just like, see, divine being, you don't know what you're talking about anyway, so I'm just gonna.
She trying to spread. She being a government agent.
The thing is, regardless of let's stop deflecting our energies to other people, and it's not like we're trying to bag on anybody else. We are simply an alarm clock for your ass, and we're not. And the thing is, regardless of how you feel about what we're saying, you should still look at your own situation right now and think to yourself, am I prepared? You know what I'm saying? Because even when I just asked her the question, my reflection that came into the room, even when I just asked her the question about black women, she deflected it to make it seem as though, yo, it's not about black women, but you're a black woman. Like, let's address our situation. You know what I'm saying? It's not. I'm not
saying. She's doing the same thing. She trying to make it seem like she trying to deflect, like you said. But what about other women?
Right. It doesn't matter. Like, we're peace reflection.
Peace reflection. Yo, peace.
Yeah. How you feel?
You
about the man?
Yeah.
Oh.
Can you hear me?
I thought that was a woman. I'm sorry.
What's peace reflection?
Peace. I love myself.
What's going on?
I just pretty much just want to initiate just the fact that most of our reflections that just really don't grasp the whole message aren't really grasping like the withering process of society and humanity as a whole. Like, yes, we can talk about the black woman, but just any warrior that has any type of real pride should just see humanity as this is the last days. Like, if you can't see that with everything that you look at, then it's just like, what are you really looking at? Like, literally, society is like, it's just like acid. Acid pretty much just destroys itself till like withers away. So I just want to.
Check this out, Lagoon. We if you ain't noticed yet, Carbonation, we talking to a specific group of people. You know what I mean? We talking to niggas, right?
That's a fact.
Talking to
That's a fact. Yeah.
American, aka niggas. And if you look throughout the world, right, we understand that we're all one race, right? Humanity is one race, but each group of people, right? Asians got Buddha, Europeans got Jesus, and Indians got Krishna, and everybody got somebody. But the group of people that I came from have been operating underneath white Jesus for so long that if white Jesus doesn't tell them anything, they're gonna just sit there comfortably. We're trying to we're being the example for niggas. The most honorable Master Chief Eligio the Christ is the spiritual guru for niggas. The reason why we're pointing out black women and black men in that society is because that's who we are designed to talk to. We represent that group of people. So we can't act like everybody in the world is concerned with niggas, because if niggas disappear right now, nobody would give a fuck. The only people that give a fuck about niggas is other niggas.
That's a fact.
And
That
we're
is a
not
fact.
finna act like this. We're not finna act like that's not a fact. You heard me?
That's
So
a
yeah,
fact.
we can deflect and say, well, what about all women? Or what about all men? No, if we don't cater to niggas, niggas will get wiped away. Because nobody gives a fuck about niggas like niggas.
That is a fact, and I really wasn't trying to throw that out of the water as well. It's just that I just had that thought, and I was just like, shit. Let me just go ahead and just throw this out there, just just for if that could be somebody else's like higher standpoint to see things. But nah, all facts, all facts.
We gotta do it, man. We gotta do
like
it
me,
because people have been stepping over niggas like we ain't shit for too long.
And me, I'm Haitian, but I'm Haitian, but I got a lot of less melanated in my skin or whatever. But I grew up in the hood, so it's just like I think that my life took me this way. Like I set up my life for this, just to actually see the whole perspective of niggas. Because literally, I mean, I was the only light skin in my whole damn school growing up. So it was just like this perspective that I have is just so beautiful, because I got to see like the facts of what we call race, as well as how powerful niggas are, like how much that if we had a unity in the community, then it would actually be game over, because when we do
but
things,
see, this
we
the thing,
can,
right? This the thing. This the thing.
I'm here.
Niggas can't act like they don't have an option no more. Niggas can't. This is the whole point of the return of the Christ. This is the message of the most honorable Master Chief Eligio the Christ. That niggas now have a way. And not only do niggas have a way, niggas have a very simple way. Easy to understand. This is not niggas have
the prison gates are open.
Now you gotta look at the mind state of why they wanna stay so bad. Why do they wanna hate on and deny their option? If I'm in prison, I don't give a shit what you did 10 years ago. If you told me how to get out of prison, I'm going with you.
Nigga, what? Like, and
you gotta know you in prison though. That's the thing with niggas right now. Niggas have been so thoroughly conditioned that we can't even see the zoo. We can't even see the prison bars no more. We want to dance up underneath Master until the shit fall. And niggas have the nerve to say that once the shit fall, then we gonna come together. When have a group of people ever came together in the midst of chaos? That shit don't make no sense. No food, no water, no electricity, no heat, no gas, and then we gonna come together. That shit.
And then we gonna come together.
One drop of goddamn sense.
When we got it all, we can't come together. But when we don't got it,
got
we
everything they need and can't come together. But when all this shit ain't available, then we gonna magically come together. Come on, man. Anybody in Babylon? I don't give a shit if they look like you. You gotta look at what they telling you to do, to determine if these people actually have your best interest in mind. Anybody telling you to stay in that system don't have your best interest in mind. They so focused on making money that they don't understand that they're literally trapping people's souls in a reincarnation trap. Anybody trying to spread drama in the age of information and you participate in that, that lets you to me, I feel like you telling me I want to die.
Facts.
I want to stay in hell. Now that you got access to answer any question you could possibly think of, and you choose to be ignorant, you want to be ignorant.
That's real.
Facts. And they talk so much about praying.
At this time, niggas are only confirming that they want that they deserve what's coming to them. This is what the age of information is showing people right now. Niggas deserve what's coming to them because even in the face of a plan of escape or a route to their higher self, they don't fucking want it.
Yeah, they'd rather just like pray for things and keep on talking about praying for things, but literally it's just like you can only pray for hell because the kingdom gates are wide open for you. Like you don't have to pray for anything; all the answers are right there in front of you. But you want to sit here and pray, so you just literally.
What it is, the goal is people are being. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said this, that people are intellectual hogs. They want to know a lot about everything, but do a little bit of nothing. They don't want to apply none of this information. They just want to walk around and recite shit from a textbook or from a YouTube video. They don't want to walk the path, though. They don't want to apply none of that information. They just want to debate somebody and have a false sense of intelligence.
That's definitely alter ego as well. Just trying to go around and act like they're quote unquote smart, just for lower self being. It's like it's just alter ego, and it's just like
how long you been locked in?
Like 96-22.
Okay. Well, I ain't gonna judge you off of that alone, but right, okay, you should be able to tell by now that system don't have really too much of shit to offer. It's the same holidays, it's the same entertainment, it's the same movies, it's the same rap music, it's the same song, it's the same shit over and over and over again. And after a while, you just have to be smart and say, you know what? This system ain't got nothing to offer me, bro.
Facts. I mean, I'm a Pisces, so
how can I have goals in that system, bro?
There's nothing. There's honestly nothing. Like I felt like I've honestly did everything and experienced everything that the system has to offer. I mean,
it don't take
it's literally.
It's the same fucking restaurant. It's the same fucking Nike outlet. It's the same shit. It's the same. The niggas done dropped the shit down to Democrat and Republican. They don't got so lazy. Pick a president, motherfucker. Hurry up. Pick one. Drive the same car, niggas. It's the same shit over. Everybody doing the same shit, man.
And it's almost at the point where it's like, I'm like, okay, yeah, you gotta go through the experience to like know that shit, everything's the same, which I did. Yeah. I went through all the experiences to know that, like, yo, this ain't nothing new. Yet, it's really at the point where we're living in the information age where we can experience shit damn near through our phones. So it's just like, that's not an excuse no more. Like, literally, we do have to go through the experience, but we got other beings.
Breaking up, bro.
Can you hear me?
No.
Here.
I forgot all about it. You guys start breaking up.
Alright, cool. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I hear y'all. I see y'all. I hear y'all.
Okay.
Pretty much, I was okay. I got a question now. Okay, so what about the process of going through the experience to know? Because you can hear me?
Hear me? Alright, man. Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, is it reconnected?
Is it still breaking up?
Lagoon. Breaking up.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's. I see you now. You hear us?
Yeah, I hear y'all. I see y'all.
Alright.
Mm.